Hey everybody, this is Ben here again, and now it's time for another VHS and DVD update on here that I got from the Salvation Army recently. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. This tape is not open, but I have this on DVD, and it's the VHS of John Q. Of course, it stars Denzel Washington. Yeah, I can't show the tape because it's still sealed. It's the way it came when I bought it. But it also has Robert Duvall, James Woods, and Anne Heche, Kimberly Elise, and Ray Liotta. Yep, here's the side and the back. And it says, Denzel Washington is at the top of his form by Kevin Thomas of Los Angeles Times. And this film, it is a pretty decent Denzel film. It's not one of his best, but it is a pretty decent one. It's an okay film, but you know, but I recommend it for those who haven't seen it. Those of you who are Denzel fans like me, you'll probably enjoy that one. And this next tape I have that I got recently is the VHS of Holy Man. Of course, it has Eddie Murphy, Jeff Goldblum, and Kelly Preston. The comedy where nothing's sacred. Yep. Anyways, here's the spine and the back. It says Clever by Time Magazine, and it says here, Eddie tackled you in The Nutty Professor, dazzled you in Dr. Dolittle, now he delivers more laughs in Holy Man. I haven't seen this film, but hopefully I'll give it a watch sometime. But anyways, here's the tape. It's kind of cracked there in the center, but I'm sure this will be fine. And the print date on here is April 29th, 1999. So there you go. That's the VHS of Holy Man. So, yep. And this next tape I have is one that I actually had. I still have another copy of this, but I got another one for a purpose. And it is another VHS copy of Gladiator. Of course, it says 4 stars by Andrew Johnston in U.S. Weekly and Dazzling Spectacular by David Anson in Newsweek. Of course, I do have another copy of this, but the other one I have is not really in the best condition. And also on the old TV that I used to have with the built-in VCR, it ate up this tape. But I got another one that's in great condition. But anyways, here's the spine. It's kind of torn there, but that's okay. In the back, it says A Colossus of Rousing Action by Peter Travers of Rolling Stone, and Russell Crowe is Simply Magnificent by Jonathan Foreman of the New York Post. So, yep, good stuff. Anyways, here's the tape, the label. There are 2 print dates on here. The top one says March 6, 2001, but the bottom one says February 23rd, 2001. Also, another copy. The other copy I have has white reels. This one has tan reels. So that's pretty interesting. But there you go. That's Gladiator. Next tape I got. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but I got this anyways. Another Eddie Murphy film I have that I just got, and it's the VHS of The Adventures of Pluto Nash from, I believe this is from 2003, but I'm not too sure. It says The Man on the Moon. Here's the spine of the back. And it says Murphy is genuine and appealing by Joe Layden of San Francisco Examiner. It's kind of hard to read there, but it's still alright. But anyways, here's the label. Yep, here's the tape. And there's no print date because this is a Blockbuster sticker. Former Blockbuster rental. Anyways, The Adventures of Pluto Nash. I know this is considered one of Eddie Murphy's worst films, but I'm going to have to check this one out to see what I think of it. I also know this film is also notable for being one of the biggest box office bombs in cinematic history, but I'll have to watch this, see what I think. And the last VHS tape that I got here is the 2000 or 1999 VHS of Double Jeopardy. Of course, it has Tommy Lee Jones and Ashley Judd. Stylish, sexy, suspenseful, and exhilarating and riveting cat and mouse action thriller by Earl Dittman of Wireless Magazine. Rip-roaring entertainment by Chris Hewitt of St. Paul Pioneer Press. So, yep. Some good stuff. Anyways, here's the tape, sticker label. And despite this having information, this tape has no print date, because we know this is from Paramount, of course. But there you go. That's Double Jeopardy. Now for the DVDs, which I got 3 of them, so let's get to it. First, we're going to start with the DVD of Win a Date with Tad Hamilton. Funny and Charming by US Weekly, and it stars Kate Bosworth, Topher Grace, and one other star, but I'll have to look at the back of this. But here's the spine in the back. For a Good Time, Make a Date with Tad Hamilton by USA Today. The other star is Josh Duhamel. I think that's how you say that. But, yep. But this is good stuff. I haven't seen this film, but I'm going to have to check it out if I can. Here's the disc, and the insert has other ads for other DreamWorks DVDs released around the time. And just this little thing. But anyways, there you go. That's Win a Date with Tad Hamilton, the DVD. And this next DVD is another DVD I used to have before, but I'm gonna be donating it. But I got another one because this is another copy of the DVD of Blue Crush. Of course, I do have another one, which I got this because I got another copy of this and I'm gonna be donating the other copy because the other one I have is in bad condition. So that's good, and it says A Fun Ride by Leah Rosen of People magazine. Yep, sign in the back. 2 thumbs up by Ebert and Roper. It has a bunch of these bonus features here. What's interesting, it says United International Pictures on the back, but this is a US DVD. I find that kind of interesting. But kind of weird, but here's the disc. Of course, it has no insert, but so there you go. That's nice to have another copy of Blue Crush so that I can have a perfect condition copy of that. And the last DVD I have, this is another DVD that I have before. I still have it, but I got another one because I wanted to get one with the case. And this is another copy of the DVD of Daddy Daycare from 2003. Because as I said, I do have another DVD copy of this that I had ever since when this came out in 2003. Which that, as you know, I don't have the case for that anymore, and it's in my DVD player. But this, I got this one just so I can have it with the case, so that's great. Of course, it has the same details as the VHS, Eddie Murphy and his comedy cohorts deliver fun for the whole family by George Pinocchio of ABC TV Los Angeles. Yep, here's the spine in the back. No critic review on the back, but it has a bunch of these bonus features, including widescreen and full screen presentations, Me on the Daddy Daycare Kids featurette, Quiet on the Set featurette, Good Morning Eddie Murphy featurette, What Did That Kids Say featurette, Name the Noise, Kid Card Matchup, and Odd One Out games, blooper reel, all new animated short, Early Bloomers, and trailers. But the short film is actually titled Early Bloomer, not Early Bloomers. I find that kind of interesting. But yep, all these features, as you know, are very nostalgic for me because of the other DVD copy that I have. So that's great. Anyways, I'm going to open this up. Yep, here's the disc. And here's some of this stuff. I'm going to go these kind of quick. Yep, Legoland, Chuck E. Cheese's. There's that. And here's the chapter guide, in which this, on the old copy of this that we had, this was what we used to make up for the front cover because we lost the case for the cover for this. Years ago, this was what we used to make up for that. So at least it's nice to have another guide of this. And it has all these ads for Master of Disguise, Annie, Matilda, Swan Princess, and Look Who's Talking. So that's great. Of course, even though it's also kind of dirty there, as you can see, but it's still good. Of course, even though I got another copy of this, I'm not going to be doing another comparison of this because I mean, I can if I want, but I'm not going to do that, though. But anyways, this DVD of Daddy Daycare is still great. Okay, so that's it for my VHS and DVD update for today, and I will see you again probably later, sometime. Who knows?